In this lesson, we're going to start learning about one of the most important considerations in technical writing, layout and design. One really significant way that technical documents differ from the academic essays that you're probably used to writing from previous English courses is the layout and design of your technical documents. When you're writing academic essays, there's a fairly standard, consistent formatting style. There are going to be slightly different formatting guidelines depending on what citation style your instructor has asked you to use. But overall, we're sort of familiar with the basic structure that you see on the screen in front of you, right? We use paragraphs, we double space, we indent the first line of each paragraph. There's a consistency from essay to essay, and the result is that once you learn the basic essay format, you don't really have to make a lot of layout and design choices when you're writing an academic essay. When you're writing technical documents, you do have to make very conscious decisions about how to lay the information on the page, how to design the text, how to design the information so that the reader will be able to quickly and easily understand what you are trying to get across to them. Now, technical documents are going to be internally consistent, and what that means is that if you're using headings that are 14-point font and are bold, then all of your headings of that same type are going to be 14-point font and bold. If your subheadings are blue, all of those subheadings are going to be blue. And that creates a nice sense of repetition for your reader. Your reader can begin to recognize what a certain color means within your document, what a certain font size means, what bold means, what italics mean. And so there's a nice sort of sense of information being gotten across simply through the way that you are designing the text on the page. But that doesn't mean that there is a consistent way that all technical documents are going to be laid out and designed. There's no set in stone rules as far as layout and design. You have to make your best judgment as the creator of the document, and you have to be thinking about the audience that you're trying to get the information across to, the overall purpose of the document, and any other important context that you might need to be aware of that should help you decide how this information should be laid on the page. In your textbook reading assignment for Lesson 2, you're going to be learning in detail about the various layout and design techniques that are available to you when creating technical documents. I've listed on the screen before you a sample of some of the layout and design considerations that you should be thinking about when creating technical documents. You should be aware of headings. You should be aware of organization. You should be thinking about dividing your information into manageable chunks, using bullet points when you're creating lengthy lists, using white space in between sections to help give the reader a sense of flow through the document, thinking about what font size, text position, alignment, etc. that you might want to be using to emphasize certain information. And we'll get into visuals a little bit later in the course, but visuals are an excellent way that you can help guide your reader through your technical documents. You should be getting a clear idea now of which of these two documents that you see in front of you would be considered laid out and designed appropriately for this class and which would not be. Keep in mind that in this class, I am not asking you to write academic essays. You will not be writing academic essays in your future career, most likely. What you will be writing is going to look a lot more like what you see on the right. you'll be using visuals, you'll be using different font sizes, different colors. You'll notice that there's a numbered list at the bottom of the page. These are things that you'll be keeping in mind as you're creating your documents. And they're all conscious decisions that you're going to have to make based on the rhetorical situation, the audience, the purpose, and any other important context.